Hello, Assalamu alaikum, and welcome to Gul Knowledge Hub. A famous saying by a famous author, French author, is that don't judge a person by his answers, but judge a person by his questions. What type of questions he is asking reflects his personality. So we are going to study how you can make your personality a loving and amiable one, where everyone is appreciating you, everyone is getting attracted towards you. This is a type of formula you have to apply on your personality to get this motivation. So first of all, you have to understand what these images say to you. First of all, this is conversational bait pool. Conversational bait pool. This is called conversational bait pool. For example, if someone asks you a question, for example, this girl, Aliza, is asking this boy a question. The question is simple, or she's just simply illustrating as a statement, an experience of hers. For example, I have been traveling last month. I have been traveling last month. This probe, this question, this statement is in fact a bait. A bait. This is called a bait. She is providing this bait to this boy. Why? And if this boy doesn't get this idea that he is being baited, and he has to ask the follow-up question, rather he asks, what did you eat in your breakfast? What did you eat in your breakfast? Entirely different question. And here your conversation ends, because you do not know how to put the question at the right place. Sometimes you put the wrong question on the wrong time. Sometimes you put the wrong question or the right question on the wrong time. So you have to get an idea what type of questions you are supposed to ask that can make your personality a favorable and the most demanding one. So instead of asking what did you eat in your breakfast, your follow-up question or his boy's follow-up question should be that, why you were traveling last month? Can you describe the most beautiful place of your visit? What was most interesting about that place? Now you are just following up, you are just probing, and it reflects to my next point. The most important point is you are getting into the underlying conversation. You are jumping into the underlying questions, underlying conversation by just following up the question. Because if someone says you, how are you? This is a surface level question. How are you? And you just say, good, how? What about you? Your conversation cannot be turned into a deeper level underlying conversation, because at underlying conversation, what is lying? Here lies the conversationalist, the speaker's desires, values, which he or she does not want to disclose. But if you just ask follow-up questions, he can reveal all his values, all his desires and dreams. So what type of questions you have to ask, we are going to mention them. And the most important question which you do not want to even answer, how much you have been paid in your last job? If you do not answer, it gives the negative impression on the interviewer. And if you give the answer, you will give it in the wrong way. So what is the best way? The next point is elaborating this most important question, that is in the form of deflect difficulty. Deflect difficulty. This point will illustrate your job interview question. Before that, we have to probe, we have to ask follow-up questions in the form of their experiences. You have to talk about their experiences. What did you experience at your favorite place, at your place of your traveling? What was your experience? So next, their dreams. You have to talk about their dreams. What are your dreams? And why these things get into your dreams? Why these things turn into your dreams? Now you are going deeper and deeper into their conversation, and this can build up the connection. This can build up the bondage. This can build up the relationship between two persons. Next thing, you have to talk about their passions. What are you most passionate about? Now, most important thing, what are you most passionate about and why you are most passionate about this thing? What made you so passionate about this thing? Now you are putting follow-up questions. And people love to talk about their experiences. People love to talk about their emotions, dreams, desires, and their passions. What are you most passionate about? What made you most passionate about this thing? Now, what and their motivations. Most important, most motivations. What made you get into that? What made you get into that? What was your highest motivation behind this passionate desire, behind your experiences? What was your motivation to build your dreams? Now you are asking about their queries, you are asking about their wishes, you are asking about their dreams, you are asking about their values that the person does not want to disclose to the person who is just on the surface of conversation. He's asking, how are you? Fine. What about you? Good. Where do you live? In that place, in this place. Okay, fine. No. And now coming towards the most demanding and the most dangerous question, how much you were paid in your last job. Just example, just feel you do not want to answer. But if you do not give the answer, it will become the most important question in the eyes of the interviewer, and it will give the bad impression of yours. Bad impression, and he will ask you the questions related to your salary, your job experience, related to this and that. Now what's the solution for this? Now the solution is that now you are in the position, you have to ask how much salary you are paying for this job, for this grade in your own company. Now you are giving a follow-up question. Follow-up questions. In fact, you are touching the emotions, you are touching the follow-up mentality. And in this way, you will not only get into the interaction, intimacy, closeness, connection, relationship, bondage, but you will be seen as an appropriate person to disclose all his desires, wishes, values, whatever he is not ready to disclose. So hope you have understood what type of questions you have to ask, because the most important thing about a person is not asking the questions, but the most important thing is how to ask a question, how to ask the right question at the right time. So with this positive note, I certainly end this video. Till the next video, stay happy, stay blessed. Thank you so much. Have a nice day.